Chat, what would you do if your girl wanted to take a 2-month break? Boy, I'd send her right back to the streets where she came.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
She would have should have bought a Honda. You ain't coming back to me. You might as well pitch a tent in those streets, baby. Do not come home. I repeat, do not come home. I got a banger from the Modern King. Let's get straight into it.
Am I the asshole for falling out of love with my wife after she took a 7-week vacation?
God.
I felt a sense of betrayal that my wife had actually gone through with the 7-week vacation. She apologized for taking the 7-week vacation and asked if there was anything we could do to fix it. I told her no. We pretty much went through the motions the next couple of weeks before I finally decided that I wanted a divorce. She seemed devastated when I brought up divorce.
Bro, here's my thing. Who can afford a 7-week vacation? I can't. Chat, where do people get all this money at? Where were you going where you could afford to be there for 7 weeks and not work? And you're a stay-at-home wife, that means he's footing the bill for the whole freaking trip.
For falling out of love with my wife after she took a 7-week vacation.
Jesus.
Oh.
I, 32 male, have been married to my wife, 30 female, for 4 years, and we've been together for 8. She's a stay-at-home mom. We have Irish twins, 1 female, 2 male, which have been incredibly taxing.
Wait, I'm stupid. What is Irish twins again, chat? Irish twins? What is that? Irish twins is a colloquial term for siblings born less than 12 months apart. Ah, okay, I see.
For my wife. She wanted a solo vacation break for a few weeks where she would travel to different states, visit her high school and college friends, go to concerts, and do a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm going to visit my old buddies from college. Yeah. Absolutely not, bro. She's about to go get her freaking spine realigned. Yeah, I used to know a guy in college. He's a chiropractor now. He's going to realign my spine. Absolutely not, brother.
And stuff. She asked if I would be okay with it. I asked if she could make it a couple of weeks shorter because 7 weeks of managing our 2 children alone sounded really daunting.
And you paying all the bills and working? Oh my, wow.
Especially since work was also getting taxing recently. I do work remote, so at least that worked in my favor. I felt a sense of betrayal that my wife had actually gone through with the 7-week vacation.
That's such a long time.
I slowly fell out of love with my wife. When she came back from her vacation, she was super refreshed and recharged.
I bet she was. I bet something. Hey man, I put some miles on her for you. I gassed her up before I brought her home.
Oh God.
But to be honest, I was a bit indifferent. My wife tried to initiate sex the first night she came back, which I rejected.
Oh.
Because I said I wasn't feeling it.
Hey, bro, I can't blame the guy. A 7-week vacation. How do you even afford to go on vacation that long? Bro, if Cass was like, I want to go on a 7-week vacation, I'd be like, no.
How about no?
You are not going on a long vacation without me? Absolutely not, brother. Oh, sorry. The subsequent days had the same level of indifference.
Day-to-day life. And she probably noticed it, but didn't say anything. A week later, she asked me why I was acting like this, and I told her I don't love her anymore.
Ooh.
Wow.
Snap.
She apologized for taking the 7-week vacation and asked if there was anything we could do to fix it.
Bro, this is why it goes back to that. It goes back to this quote, bro. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness, whereas a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family. This woman was like, I'll go on a 7-week vacation, buck my family, buck my husband having to work, buck watching these darn kids. I'm a stay-at-home wife. Like, this is what grinds my gears, because back in my day, a stay-at-home wife was a privilege and women took it as such. I'll take care of the meals, I'll take care of the kids, I'll take care of the house, I'll take care of the family. But now these women are like, I still want a handout, yeah. I still want to go on these vacations, solo vacay. Absolutely not, brother. That's why I say you can take the woman out the streets, but you cannot take the streets out of the woman. Shabbataniah should have bought a Honda, put it on a freaking t-shirt. This woman wanted to go out there and get her cheeks busted, wanted to hit the streets. You're married and you have kids. Your lifestyle has changed. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. As soon as you have a family and decide to get married and have kids, your lifestyle changes. It's about the family now. It's not about you. Chat, I realize every day I wake up, it's not about me no more. It's about us. It's about Lokes, Cass, and the baby. That's what it's about. If I'm going on a trip, I'm taking my family. I'm taking the familia. We going out together as a unit, brother. Now, maybe if I did like something with the boys when I go back home to my hometown and all my friends are there and maybe we'll go get some cigars, but I'm not going on like a 4-day trip with my homies every year. We're not doing none of that. And Cass knows that she's not doing none of that either.
Told her no. We pretty much went through the motions the next couple of weeks before I finally decided that I wanted a divorce. She seemed devastated when I brought up divorce, which surprised me because I had already told her I don't love her anymore. She asked if we could do couples therapy or marriage counseling first before I started looking for a divorce lawyer.
No, he was like, man, you can't run the mileage back on that. The damage has been done. And the thing is, she does it once, she's going to do it again. What, are you going to start taking 7-week vacations every 4 years? Come on now.
Told her I needed some time to think about it. I've spent a few days thinking about it, and I'm still leaning towards divorce because I basically don't love my wife anymore. I don't think marriage counseling can fix it. So, am I the asshole for falling out of love with my wife because she took a 7-week vacation?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, you feel however you feel, right? Like, I think that it wasn't just about the vacation. It was also about like her needing that much time away from him.
I agree.
And away from their kids and away from their life. Like
what that tells me is you didn't like us. You didn't like the family we had built together. You need almost 8 weeks away from us. I can understand like a weekend trip. I could maybe bend on that, a couple of days. But if it's a girl's trip, it's an absolute not.
How about no?
And I don't want you out there with a bunch of other dudes. Now, if it was your family and you were going out with maybe your aunt and she has a husband, maybe your mom, she has a husband, your grandma, and y'all do like a ladies thing and y'all go to a winery together, cool. And it's something classy and mature, I'm cool with that. But if you and your chicken-headed friends want to go out to Miami, it's a no. You're not doing that.
Like 7 weeks is a lot. That is
a long
like
time.
that is crazy, dude. What is that? Just under 2 months?
It's basically 2 months.
That is an insanely, like, I don't know how you can. I've been on vacation like work trip for like 6 days now. I can't wait to get home to my boyfriend. Like, I cannot wait.
Dude, that's my thing. I don't know about you guys. I don't do well with vacays, bro. Maybe it's because I'm a workaholic. Maybe it's because I'm a pesky American and I like to work too much. But like, my comfort zone is sitting here recording these videos, hanging out with my boy. Aww. I don't know. I like my crib, dude. I like my house. And my house ain't even big. It's a 1,200 square foot house. Like, it's a small little starter home. It's nothing crazy.
Made aware that the last couple of weeks that the males have hated my video that I was talking about my breakup, and I was saying I broke up with my boyfriend, but he was a good guy, treated me well, but he was not my husband, so we broke up.
And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
They had a problem with that because basically what they're saying is good enough should be good enough. But let me tell you one thing, good enough was never good enough for me.
A lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are, at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
No one talks about divorcing a good guy. I've been divorced
Bro,
twice.
this is my thing. You never see men getting on here and being like, nobody talks about divorcing the good wife. It's like being a strong, independent man. No guy ever says that. I'm a strong, independent man, and I don't need a woman. I'm a man boss. I'm a boy boss. My God. It's okay to divorce the good guy. So it's okay to divorce the good girl, the good wife. It's cool to divorce her. Like, imagine what the women would be saying if men got online and started talking about this. But men don't do this stuff. It's women that do this stuff. It's ridiculous. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer, That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names, though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, you woke up from your nap, didn't you, bud? Can we get some freeze in the chat? Just need a couple freeze in the chat. Free. Women thinking they can go on these trips, bruv. Girls' trips. In my opinion, I think women go on girls' trips because they just want to feel single again. That's the only reason they do it. They don't really do it because they need I need a break. No, you just want to feel single again. You want to get back in those streets. You want to do what you used to do. It's an absolute not for me. Would never want my wife. I would never want Cass. For some of you that are new here, Cass is Kass with a K. I appreciate some of you guys always trying to be so inclusive. I really do applaud you guys for that. But I would never let Cass take a 2-month break. That'd be insane. Let alone a 2-day break.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
Loki, you like that? Is it good?
No one talks about divorcing a good guy. I've been divorced twice.
You've been divorced twice. Let me go ahead and tell you right now, you are the problem.
Flawless victory.
Which were my decision, and neither one of them were
Shocker! Are we surprised, chat?
Abusing me or cheating on me. That doesn't mean there wasn't a pile of other reasons as to why we couldn't maintain a healthy relationship. You deserve to be happy. And I'm proud of you for taking responsibility for your happiness and doing something about it. So stop beating yourself up.
No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
Well, that was kind of his point.
Bro, that clip right there should be in the Smiths freaking Sonian.
Oh, God.
She is so dumb for not doing that.
That's kind of what he was saying.
I mean,
yeah, that's kind of the entire point there is you ladies are never freaking pleased. Nothing is ever good enough. Let's just look up the definition. Good Lord, Levi.
You stupid.
Definition of hypergamy. Here we go.
Hypergamy.
Love it. The action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of a superior sociological or educational background. Typically, women prefer hypergamy. They usually don't date down. So if a woman's ever talking about, well, he wasn't nothing, he wasn't this, yeah, he's still beat though. And more than likely, at one point in time, you thought he was better than you. That's why you got with him.
Men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird.
Yeah,
because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like y'all sense of entitlement is out of control. Y'all expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing y'all bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will that. But men are not wifing that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free looks and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with and y'all can't face that fact. Men.
And the attention dries up as you get older. It doesn't get better as you get older. You don't get more attention as you age. Bree, I don't know if Bree's watching. Bree, can you start a poll? Let's do a poll. What do you guys like more, natural bodies or enhanced bodies? Natural or enhanced? And I'm talking BBLs, fake boobs, fake lips, fake, fillers in the face, fake things, plastic surgery, enhancements, natural or enhanced. Almost biggity bet you 99% of the guys, 99% of the guys that watch, I bet y'all like natural bodies. I bet most of you guys aren't like, yeah, I want a fake butt, fake. Y'all ladies do that to compete with each other. Y'all don't do that for us, because if you asked us, men would say we like natural bodies. Guys don't walk around being like, where are all the women with the BBLs at? Now it's like, where are all the natural women? Where's all the fit feminine, where's all the fit feminine, cooperative, submissive, no kids women, like the women that we can get on our page? Where are the women that are not enhanced? Bro, I've been seeing some clips from like this Love Island show, bro. It's so bad. Some of these women are 25 looking 35 because they got so much filler and Botox and stuff in their face where they look so much older because that stuff makes you age. I don't know what it is in the water in the UK, but man, some of these ladies be looking 40 and be 27. It's crazy work.
Love women that are exclusive, women that are put up, women that every man can't say he had or can have. Simple as that.
Yeah, this woman's preaching. Love her. She's great. Telling my boyfriend I'm going on a girls trip to Miami. You're a runner.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
We're going to Miami.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Miami.
For what reason?
Just to go to Miami.
Oh, she about to be fitting a whole bunch of stuff in that gullet.
If you're going to break up with me, just break up with me.
I thought my relationship was cool. My girl decided to go on like a little trip with the girls, and I was cool with that. Till she chose Miami. Now she's on a yacht.
She's cooked.
And she hasn't responded for 2 days.
She's not your girl. It's just your turn. 2 days, no response.
Single.
Oh, bro, you're definitely single.
Where are the men that actually care about emotional connection?
Well, the first place that some women should look that are actually asking that question would be the friend zone. You know, that place that a lot of women put men that actually show them kindness, consideration, and understanding.
Got a point.
Try looking there first.
Like, where are the men that actually want to build something with their person?
And the second place that some of these men will be found will be sitting quietly in their homes, enjoying the peace and tranquility that comes with being single.
Like, where? Where are they?
One's not going to find them up there.
Because I don't understand. I don't understand. It's just like, that's long gone. Emotional, spiritual, and mental connection is completely gone, apparently.
No, it's not. But a lot of women forget that part of actually finding that connection would involve listening to their partner, not just their partner having to listen to them.
And all they really care about is physical attraction and gaining physical attention. So
that might be in large part due to a lot of women only being focused on a man's finances.
I don't know what kind of world we're living in, but honestly, if someone is not willing to connect on a mental, spiritual level, like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry.
We are living in the kind of world that
awesome. Buy a dog and die alone, dude.
Modern feminism has created.
When do you think you're going to hit your wall realistically?
I literally have glowed up every single year. Like, every month I get hotter, so...
You're a liar!
I don't believe in a wall. I think that's probably like 55.
Baby girl, nah, that wall's coming a lot sooner than you think. A lot sooner than you think. I posted something on Twitter. If you don't follow your boy on Twitter, or X as they may call it nowadays, we have the age stages for women here. 27, it's time to sell. 30, at age 30, you're 50% off. 35, clearance rack. 40, at the outlets, and 50, you are at Goodwill. Shubhanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Chat, do you agree? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Those age stages, we don't make the rules, I just enforce them here. But ladies, by the time it's 27, you need to be trying to get up off the streets. Not being in them.
What do you mean, wall? It's all mentality. Like, unfortunately, like, when you're hot, you get so much more power. It sucks, but it's the truth.
Wall as in fertility window dies down, your looks fade, stuff like that.
Okay, I feel like 37, almost 40. I feel like the stigma is like 30. It's like when girls are supposed to be like, like you have to settle down.
30 is 50% off. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Like, I don't base my worth on my fertility, so I think...
Here's where these women... This woman looks like a checkerboard that's unfinished. Shots fired! Here's the thing when it comes to your value in the marketplace when it comes to dating. It's the opposite sex that dictates your value. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. The opposite sex dictates your value. So as a man, we get to dictate your value as a woman because we are the ones looking to court you and wife you and be in a relationship with you. The opposite is also true. Ladies, you get to dictate our value as men. What do you look for? Tall, dark, and handsome, number 1, but 6 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 inches. That's what y'all want in 6 figures. Y'all want guys with money that look good and that are tall. That's what y'all want. We don't argue with that. We don't sit there and say, well, that's not fair. Y'all shouldn't want that. Y'all shouldn't care about that stuff. Men, we play by the rules. It is what it is. But you ladies always like to push the goalpost and be like, well, that doesn't matter. I determine my own value. That's not how this works. If a man went out in the market and said, I determine my own value, I'm a 10. I am a giga Chad. Every woman should want me. Even though I stay at home, I have a pot belly, I eat Cheetos, I live with my mom. Dudes would be like, dude, you're an idiot. There's no way that's happening. But women will tell each other uncomfortable lies, whereas men tell each other comfortable truths. Women will tell each other comfortable lies, and men will tell each other uncomfortable truths. Men help each other. And there was a quote I heard the other day, I'll tell you guys again. I think I said it in a previous episode, but when a man sees a younger woman, he sees himself in that... No, I totally messed that up.
You stupid.
Give me a second. When a man sees a younger man, when an older man sees a younger man, he sees himself in that younger man. When an older woman sees a younger woman, she sees herself as that younger woman. She's like, oh, that's my competition. Lady, that's not your competition. That's the replacements.
Shots fired! That probably like 60, even 70.
One could argue that a woman's most prized possession is her ability to reproduce, though.
Because I have a successful job in the business intelligence industry, and I make
We don't care.
my own money, and my happiness doesn't stem from having children.
Bro, I love it. I love it. Women choose careers. Women would rather marry their careers than they would, submit to a man. A lot of these modern women especially, they submit to their bosses more than they submit to the men they want to date. It's crazy.
What do I need a man for? I've written a few things here that you need men for. Pause to read. If you lived in a hut outside in nature, you would not be asking that question. You would see every day. You would say, what do I need men for? To keep threats away, to keep me safe. They go hunting, they bring back food, they provide, they protect. That's what you needed men for back then. And ever since then, men have worked their asses off on railroads and in coal mines and going to war. And they created civilization, which is way better than that hut. And just recently, you've started to say that it's not fair that men have more of the wealth than you. You want to make the same, but then you also want men to pay. So now we have this fake, fictional situation where you think you're doing this yourself. You think you got up here on your own. But this is really what it comes from. There are men today still overwhelmingly making all these things available for you. You mostly have comfy office jobs. But since you believe that you're doing this all yourself because you can't see what men are doing, you're treating most of them as unneeded. Like this, you're saying, what do we need men for? They're not needed. Even though they are still doing all of this and they're not getting very much for it. So now we have a situation where more and more women think that being a product manager is where all of this comes from. And men are...
Being a project manager? I'm a project manager in an AI business intelligence kind. Just shut up.
Dropping out because there's nothing in it for them. If you don't want a man in your life, that's up to you. But if you don't recognize that this is the situation we're living in, then we're all just in a lot of trouble.
Do I 100% agree. Shout out to any guy that works blue collar. Shout out to any guy in the military that works in the infrastructure industry, that works in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Shout out to our truck drivers. I know we got a lot of truck drivers. I appreciate the truck drivers out there. Y'all like stuff on the shelves? Better appreciate your truck drivers. Anybody that works concrete, roofs, does anything blue collar when it comes to mowing yards, does anything outside, shout out to you guys. So I will show you the appreciation you deserve because I got your back like a freaking chiropractor, chat. But Loki, did you have a good time today? That's what I'm talking about, dude. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.